All right, we are live. Welcome to the New Paradigm Masterclass, everybody. Definitely celebrating you for making this time, for taking this time for yourself. You know, it's like we have to prioritize what's important to us, right? And the fact that you are here shows me that your freedom is important to you. So welcome, welcome. My name is Magdalena Freedom Rod. If you do not know me yet, freedom is my middle name because it's my highest value. And we are going to spend the next hour or so here together, less than an hour or less, here together talking about how you can create your own total freedom lifestyle, utilizing this incredible new earth, new paradigm masterclass, using this strategy that I've been using for 4 years now. With absolutely incredible results. And I'm going to be introducing you to some people along the way on this journey together here today who have had also just mind-blowing results. So let's get this party started. I would love to just share with you like 1 minute of my background. When I found this model, I was traveling the world already, gratefully, but without a sustainable income. And it became a problem about 2 years into my world travels that I didn't have an income stream. And I had been trying all the things. I'd been a serial entrepreneur. I have done photography. I've done retail. I've done clothing design. I became a yoga teacher. I became a coach. I tried online courses, all these things that are supposed to create a sustainable income, and none of them were working. And I felt like I was throwing spaghetti against the wall time after time, and things were just not working. And I really got to a place of somewhat desperation. And I said a prayer to the universe, please show me aligned ways to make money, because it has to be aligned. I'm not going to sell my soul for a paycheck. And I'm definitely here to help people. I'm not here to build other people's dreams. I'm here to build my dreams and be of service to the collective and to, you know, create a legacy and make the world a better place than it was when I found it. So I really made that prayer. And sure enough, within like, I don't know if it was 24 or 48 hours, I saw a post on Facebook from a friend of mine talking about this business model and how excited she was about it. And I said, what is that? And she sent me a masterclass a lot like this. And by the end of it, I knew it was my golden ticket to freedom. I jumped in, I invested in myself. And sure enough, here I am 4 years later, living my absolute dream life, living in my absolute dream villa. At the time I started, my daughter was 21. I was 50 years old. And I was like, I better figure this out. My daughter was asking me for money for groceries. And I was like, I don't even have it for myself. Like, something's got to shift, right? That was part of my line in the sand moment. I was like, I cannot continue on this path of not having enough money. It created so much stress. And so now 4 years later, well, I just got back from a very long almost 4 month trip through India with my daughter. And I'm now enjoying having her here with me in Bali. And we're actually having 9 months traveling through Asia together. It's a completely different world. I live in my dream villa. I have more than enough for myself and to share. As I'm traveling the world, working from my phone, money's pouring into my bank account. Like, everything is different. I'm a happier, healthier, wealthier version of myself than I was when I just got started and said yes to this path. So I really invite you to pay close attention, because the absolute truth is that this is a moment that can really change the trajectory of your life. So let's see. Yes. Just making sure we're live everywhere. I don't see us live in the group. I'm trusting that all of this is working. Okay. Woo! So I'm going to share some slides with you, and we're going to go through this little presentation. Here we are. It's the new paradigm of online business. That is my millionaire mentor, Christy, and we're going to talk a little bit more about her journey later. So this is really, we're talking about a path to creating generational wealth, and literally possible here. And Christy has done it. And that's why we have her here as an example of creating a 7-figure passive income. Okay. So that's like, how is that even possible? Well, it is. And she's our proof that it's possible. And I'm well on my way to creating that myself. And the truth is that anybody can do it. So it's really exciting. So let's talk about freedom, actual freedom. What does freedom actually look like? You have the power to create total freedom in your life. Okay. And this is the shortcut. You can take the long, curvy, windy road if you want, or you can take the shortcut. And what I'm offering you today is the shortcut. So pay attention. Hopefully you have a notebook. You turn off all other distractions, because this is a moment, like I said, that can change the trajectory of your life like it did for me. So let's talk about what total freedom looks like. I really invite you to journal a page about what your dream life looks like. What does it taste like? What does it smell like? What does it look like? Who are you with? Where are you? What are you eating for breakfast? What are you doing with your time? This is your dream life that you wish to create, right? So we would call that point B. Where you are now, if it's not all of that, which I'm guessing it's not because you're here, right? You're investing your time here because your freedom is important to you, right? We invest where our priorities are, right? And freedom is a priority for you. That's why you're investing your time here today. So where you are now is point A. That dream life that you wish, that you desire, and that you certainly deserve is point B. So in order to get from point A to point B, we need a vehicle, right? So what I have selected as a representation of our freedom vehicle is this sexy gold metallic car, okay? And in order for that vehicle to move you from point A to point B, all four wheels need to be inflated, right? They need to be on the car. They need to be inflated. And just trying to confirm that I'm actually live. If somebody could send me a text on WhatsApp, my support team, and let me know that I'm live, that would be awesome. Yeah, it looks like we are. Okay, fantastic. Just not seeing any comments right now, so forgive me if I'm not responding to the comments. Okay, I don't see anything on my end, but I'm trusting. Yes, okay, we're live. Fabulous. Wonderful. Thank you, support team. I love you so much. Okay, so let's talk about what actual freedom looks like and what those four wheels are, okay? We have financial freedom, right? If you don't have financial freedom, it's going to be really hard to live your dream life, right? Because money helps, you know, unfortunately, we still live in the 3D and we need money to do all the things, right? The airplane tickets cost money, big villas in Bali cost money, you know, whatever it is that your dream life looks like, it costs money. So we need financial freedom. We also need the peace of mind that comes from financial freedom, right? So that if we were going to get sick or not able to work for whatever reason, that the income is still flowing, right? So ask yourself now, when you show up to, if you don't show up to work, do you still make money? Do you still get paid? Because what we're talking about today is creating a passive income stream where you still get paid even if you don't show up because you don't feel like it or for whatever reason you can't. So this is really important. Location freedom, really important to have that freedom so that you can be where you want, right? So right now I choose to be in Bali. Earlier this year, I was in India. Last summer, I was in Europe. Those are the places I like to hang out. Where do you like to hang out? What if you could work from your phone in all of those places? What if maybe you just want to be home with your kids and not be dropping them off at daycare so you go to an office to build somebody else's dreams, right? I did that when my daughter was little. I cried every time I dropped her off at childcare. What if you just maybe want to be home with your kids? That's beautiful. Location freedom, right? So this strategy offers you that opportunity, that ability to be home with your kids and to actually have also time freedom, which is one of the other wheels, right? Time freedom so that you can work on your terms, maybe in pockets of your time. Maybe you want to work a lot today. Maybe you don't want to work at all today, right? You get to choose. That's time freedom, not having to ask for time off to go do something and to go somewhere, right? Time freedom. You create your own schedule. Then that inner freedom is the other piece, which is, you know, what is all the rest for if we don't feel free inside, like with the relaxed nervous system, and that we are doing what we came to this earth to do, living in our purpose, living in our dharma. If you're not doing that, what is the point of all the rest, right? So we're talking about fulfillment, right? So this strategy that we're talking about today, this new paradigm strategy, is what gives you all of these freedoms. It's what's given me all of these freedoms. And I'm not the only one. There are thousands of us around the world who have caught on to this. And that's why I'm sharing it with you today, because I'm so passionate, because I want everybody. My real intention here is for everybody to be abundant and sovereign and free because we can. And we all know that inflation is going crazy, right? Everything is going up. The cost of everything is going up. Is your income keeping up with that or not? Probably not, right? So we need to create a more lucrative income stream and one that can run highly on automation, which is what we do here, which gives us the time freedom, and one that has leverage, which means it can scale with or without us. Oh, it's so amazing. Thank you for being here. I'm so excited that I get to share this with you because I'm really here to make an impact in people's lives. Really, I'm a freedom lifestyle guide. I'm here to be a beacon of light who changes people's lives. That's my highest intention. And you being here and showing up is very fulfilling for me because I get to share this with you. So thank you so much for being here. And we get to pay it forward here. That's what's really cool. So the new paradigm business model, just kind of succinctly, we're going to give this to you in bullet points. Then we're going to break it all down through the rest of the class. Number one, align with a high ticket offer. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. You don't need to do it all yourself. You don't need to do it all yourself. You can align with something that's already done and proven. And that's what we do here, because that's like pressing the easy button. And the high ticket is a very important part of that statement. Because if you're working in low ticket, you're a hustler and you are spinning your wheels and you are on the hamster wheel, and it's not worth it, to be honest. You might think, oh, wow, I got this low ticket thing and I'm just going to do it a lot. And then I'm going to make money. I'm going to make 10K a month. And then you have no time freedom because you are a hustler. So let's get out of hustle and into flow. Drop it in the comments if you want to be in flow. Flow over hustle. I'm not into hustle mentality. In fact, I'm anti-hustle mentality. Okay. Let's be in flow because we can be. Things get to be so much easier now that we have automation, now that we get to work online. Number two, leverage social media and automation. As I've been saying, automation is the sexiest word. And social media, because it's a free tool we have in our hands and we get to use social media for good. Okay. There's people that I know that are working with this strategy that are multimillionaires that say that they used to hate social media until they figured out that it could actually be a cash cow and an income stream that can help them help other people and help themselves and create a legacy income, right? We can use social media as a force for good to liberate ourselves and others. So let's use that. And we're not talking about sending cold DMs, reaching out to friends and family, nothing like that. This is new paradigm, right? That would be old paradigm. Right? That kind of energy. We don't do that here. This is new paradigm. And then number three is receive commissions when sales are made, which can be done on automation if you choose, right? So it's not even you have to make the sale. The sales are happening on automation. But the key word here is receive, because what I notice is so many people block their blessings. So this is an invitation for you to get out of your own way and learn how to receive, to do that inner work of worthiness, that you're worthy to receive a lot of money, because we know that you are a kind-hearted person who's going to actually give back to society and give back to the world, because the more we receive, the more we give, right? And that just naturally happens. You're more generous everywhere you go, right? So those are the three things. We're going to go deeper into all of those. I'm going to speak briefly to this concept. This is called the cash flow quadrant. This is a concept from a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad from Robert Kiyosaki. If you don't know that book, get it into your library, get it into your ears, get it into your eyes, whichever way you can, because he is such a great educator about how we can actually set ourselves free financially. So there's two sides of this quadrant, right? The left side and the right side. The unfortunate truth is that 95% of people in the world are on the left side of the quadrant right now, and they're only making 5% of the money. Whereas on the right side of the quadrant, obviously that means there's 5% of the population and they're making 95% of the money. This is not equal. We know that. And here we are on a mission to help equalize society, right? We want a just, equal society where there's not the haves and the have-nots. We want everybody to be thriving, right? This is the new earth consciousness that I am here for, is creating the new earth where everybody is thriving. Does that resonate? Drop it in the comments. Give me a heaven yes in the comments if that resonates with you. Okay, so unfortunately, the people on the left side that are making 5% of the money, the 95% of the population, are basically employees and self-employed people. So that was me up until I found this, right? I was an employee for some years. I was more of an entrepreneur, a serial entrepreneur, trying all the things I mentioned. But then I went into self-employed. And I was like, I'm going to be a yoga teacher. I'm going to be, offering coaching sessions and all these low ticket things that never got me ahead. And I was wearing all the hats. And if you're a self-employed person, this probably resonates. Tell me in the comments if you're either an employee or a self-employed person right now. And I'm sorry to break it to you, but if that's the case, you are going to have an almost impossible time to reach financial freedom. But if you jump onto this strategy that we're teaching today, you have actually, it's inevitable. As long as you do the thing, as long as you show up and you do it, it's inevitable that you're going to create financial freedom for yourself. So self-employed, you're wearing all the hats, right? You're doing the marketing, you're creating the offer, you're delivering the offer, whatever that is, or product, right? It's a service, it's a product, whatever it is. You are working probably way more hours than you want to. You don't have time freedom. This was me. I was on the hamster wheel, throwing that spaghetti against the wall, going, oh, maybe this online course will work, all these things. And like, none of it worked, right? So you're a hustler. If you're self-employed, you're a hustler. If you're an employee, you are stuck building somebody else's dreams instead of your own. And you have a capped income. There's only so much you can make there, right? You can't really access financial freedom that way. So how do we move to the right side where we become a business owner and an investor? This is the big question, right? Okay. Yeah, I want to be on the right side. How do I do that? I want everybody to be on the right side. And I want everybody to be on the right side. That's why I'm teaching this class right now, because I want you to be over here with me. Okay, I'm a business owner now, and I want you to be a business owner so we can all hang out on the right side together and bring more people over, right? Because we want to see a just society. Let's see. So how to become a business owner? What's the difference between self-employed and business owner? A business owner has a system that is duplicatable. It's like a franchise model. We all know what franchises are, right? We know these big names and they have shops all over the world, right? That's a franchise. That is a scalable model that can create income even when you're not showing up. So that's what we're creating here, is a system that is scalable, that is duplicatable, because that gives you leverage. Imagine if you invest in one franchise and then you open 100 stores just like that, right? You get your systems in place, you hire all your staff, and they're out there working, and you're chilling on a beach in Bali, going mermaiding and swimming with manta rays. Well, they're out there working and money's flowing in, right? That's what we're talking about, how to create. But this is one where everybody wins, because we're not talking about creating more employees. We're talking about creating more business owners, a system of business owners where everybody is what? Abundant, sovereign, and free. Put it in the comments if that resonates with you. If you're here for it, if you want to be abundant and sovereign and free and be a part of helping other people be abundant and sovereign and free, I'm certainly here for it. And once that is all set up, right? Once those foundations are set up and you've got these franchises and you're a business owner and everything's thriving, then you become an investor, because so much cash is flowing in, and then you get to learn how to invest that to make even more and more money. So what is the difference between the people on the left side and the people on the right side? Now, this is the really important, most important point of this slide, is it's all mindset. I'm going to tell you right now, and I really invite you to put this in the comments and write it down and make it a mantra for yourself, that wealth is an inside job. Because I'm going to teach you this strategy today. And the strategy is proven, and it's actually incredibly simple. But in order for you to have success with it, you have to have the right mindset. You have to be willing to do the inner work. Are you into self-development? Are you interested in doing inner work? Because if so, and you're here to create the next level version of yourself, and you're here for it, and you're ready for it, and you're ready to show up for that, then this is your golden ticket. I'm giving you the strategy today. The part that I can't do for you is the mindset. So I can't want it for you more than you want it for yourself. So are you willing? Tell me in the comments right now if you are willing to be an action taker and show up for yourself and do the inner work to get out of your own way to make this work for you. Strategy is proven, simple, easy. You can learn it in 10 hours. I'm going to teach you the nuggets of it today, and I'm going to give you access to a training where you can learn it in 10 hours. But you're the one that has to show up and implement it. And you're the one that has to show up and do the daily inner work to keep your vibration in a place where you can attract and be in alignment with all that abundance that is literally right here waiting for you. Are you willing? Tell me in the comments. You got to be an action taker. You got to be positive minded. You got to be solution focused. Okay. You got to stay focused, eyes on the prize, stay on the path. Okay. And you got to listen to the people that have results, probably like me. Okay. You got to listen to people that have the results, not the people that don't have the life that you want. This is really important. Okay. And you always got to be an action taker. Tell me in the comments, say, I'm an action taker if in fact you are, because you got to be for this to work. It's not going to work for you. It's not a get rich quick scheme. It's not a freaking lottery. It requires effort. It requires consistency. Okay. But it's fun. Especially fun when all that money starts pouring in and you're like, damn, this is the easiest money I ever made. I just made $5,000 today in 20 minutes. Like, that's what happens. Okay. We get to have 10K days here. I'm going to explain to you the money in a minute, but this is the truth. But you got to be here for it. You got to show up for it. You got to do the thing. It works when you work it. Put that down. It works when you work it. It's not going to happen automatically. It does require your participation to create your dream life. Okay. But you get to hang out with cool people like me and other like-minded people along the way. And we're here to guide you. So you're not going to have to figure it all out on your own. Okay. And then this one really important on the mindset piece is The people who stay on the left side are the ones that say, I can't because. It might be somebody who sees this and goes, oh, that sounds really great. I would love to do that, but I can't because. Insert excuse here. Wah, wah. You just closed yourself down from a massive opportunity that is going to radically change your life. Whereas the people on the right side go, how can I? How can I? Let that be a mantra. Write that one down on a card and put it everywhere. Program your mind with that, because once you say, how can I? The world is your oyster. Everything opens up to you. You do your energy work, you keep yourself aligned, and you say, how can I? And then it works itself out, right? As long as you don't close the door of I can't because. Is this making sense? Is this landing? Let me know. Okay, stay focused. This is the survival of the focused this time in history. So you find your golden path to freedom, which is right here in front of you. Hi, you're welcome. I'm handing it to you on a silver platter. This is a plug and play system that you can tap into starting today if you choose. But you got to show up. You got to show up for it. Because, you know, all you beautiful horses, you know, that's that saying, right? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink, right? So you're all these beautiful, wild and free horses. And I'm like, hey, here's the best water in the world. You're the one that's got to come over and drink it. I can't do that part for you. I can't want it for you more than you want it for yourself, right? I can't want it for you more than you want it for yourself. Do you want it? Do you want that freedom? Tell me in the comments. Are you passionate? Are you ready? Do you have a fire in you? Are you done with whatever has been? The 9-to-5, the low ticket MLM that never delivered on its promises, the grind, the paycheck to paycheck existence, the having to work for somebody else, the commute, the not being able to be home with your kids, whatever it is. Are you done with that? Draw your line in the sand right now. That's your invitation, and jump on in here with us. It's so much better in here. So let's talk about the high ticket offer that we are partnered with that is so game changing. Not only for us individually, but actually for the world. We are making a massive ripple effect of positivity across the world on so many levels. And I'm so excited to share this with you. Tell me in the comments if you value health. Is health a high freedom for you? Because we work in the health and wellness space, because we recognize that the world is pretty sick and everybody needs to get healthier. And there are certain things that make a big impact in our health. And we have been fortunate enough to stumble across the #1 wellness solution in the world. I'm saying it, I'm claiming it because I really believe it to be true. This is the thing that is the game changer for people. We have a wellness technology that we've partnered with. This is a high ticket offer. Are you ready for it? Let's discuss. So this is the company that we partner with. They are based in Okinawa, Japan, which is a blue zone, which is a place where people live to be over 100 years old. That's what blue zones are. Have you heard of the blue zones? This is Japanese water technology that we work with, because guess what? You're not only what you eat, you know, you are what you eat, but you're also what you drink. So what we're working with is hydrogen-rich molecular hydrogen, active molecular hydrogen water, which you may have been noticing is becoming trendy. Hi, we've been on this track for 50 years. We're the gold standard in this industry, okay? We work with machines, a water ionizer, you can see it in the picture there, that goes in your kitchen, that makes 5 types of water, that has over 100 uses. Okay, it's incredible for drinking. If you have some water with you, take a sip right now. Let's drink to the best water in the world. I'm drinking it right now. I drink it every day. I fill up my glass bottle first thing in the morning, and I see the active hydrogen bubbling up. It's alive. It's structured. It goes straight into my body. It detoxes. It's the #1 antioxidant in the world. It's detoxing all the things we don't need from our body. It's bringing us into homeostasis, because we know the body heals itself when we give it what it needs, right? Guess what it needs? It needs this water, because 90-something% of people are walking around chronically dehydrated, guys. This water is 6 times more hydrating. This change your water, change your life is the slogan of the company, because it couldn't be more true. So this company is about to turn 50 years old. I am going to the 50th anniversary in Okinawa in less than 2 weeks, guys. This is so exciting. And I'm going to meet with the global tribe that's already on board and already having incredible results with this strategy. The intention of the company, and this is why when I said that prayer of please show me aligned ways to make money, and I learned about this company, I was like, well, that's very aligned. Triple bottom line, people, planet, profit, all winning. Okay, everybody's winning here. Nobody's being exploited. This is an eco-conscious product. The aim of the company is to help people be happy. And how do we help people be happy? We solve their health problems and we solve their wealth problems. We help people be healthy and wealthy. And guess what? They get happier. Makes sense, right? We want people to be happy. I can get on board with that. Can you get on board with that? Do you want people to be happy? Obviously, right? It's kind of a no-brainer. That's the thing, right? So this is liquid gold. This is literally liquid gold. And we're so excited about it because it changes lives on a health level. And you'll feel it in the first couple of days on the water. You will feel it in your body and you will see the effects. Active hydrogen, molecular hydrogen. I invite you to study the water a bit. We have tons of science on it. If you want the science, drop it in the comments, show me the science, and tag the person who invited you, and we will be happy to send it to you. There are thousands of studies out there about this already. What you want to, if you want to do your own due diligence, write this down: ERW water, ERW, electrolyzed reduced water, and go to PubMed or Google Scholar and read the peer-reviewed science. Don't go to YouTube, don't go to Google, go to the peer-reviewed science that is verified, okay, about molecular hydrogen and all the incredible benefits for the body. And we, of course, we have so much more information we can share with you about that later, but I want to keep this succinct and short, right? So we're not going to go too deep onto that right now. But we have tons more information that we can send you about that, of course. And if you want a document about the 100 uses of the water, because it's cooking, it's cleaning, it's your eye infection, it's your ear infection, it's your acne, it's your weight loss, it's like, it's your hangover, it's like all the things, so many different protocols for health and for cooking, not just for drinking. And the ROI on this product, because you're going to buy one of these in your life, okay? It's going to last you 25 to 30 years. It's got an ROI of over $100,000 on the product alone. So even if for some reason you decide not to activate the business model, you definitely need the product, because it's going to save you $100,000 over the lifetime of the product, and it's going to improve your health in a way that you're going to be able to do whatever you want to do with your life. Okay. Triple bottom line. I said that. This can be sold and shared through traditional marketing methods or new paradigm marketing methods, which is what we like to talk about here. But if you are somebody who has a lot of experience with sales and marketing and you have your own systems in place, by all means, just partner up and run with that. But we're here to guide you and to support you on how to actually do the business. Okay. So you don't have to figure it all out on yourself, on your own. This is the only high ticket commissions in the direct sales industry. This is the direct sales industry, by the way, which is a multi-billion-dollar industry that is growing like wildfire because people are learning that this gives them freedom, right? You can work on your own terms. You can become a freedompreneur with this strategy. You don't have to work for somebody else anymore. And it's the only high ticket commissions in the industry. So there are other, companies to partner with, but they're not high ticket, which puts you back into hustle mode. And we're going to break that down for you. Basically, how much do you want to make per month? Put that in the comments for me right now. Let me know. I can't really see the comments, but I'm going to look at it later and I'll respond to you. What's your monthly income goal? When I started was $10,000 a month. I'm going to move to the next slide. When I started, it was $10,000 a month. And that seemed like a lot of money to me at the time because I was not having any income. And now I do 10K days because I can, because it only takes 2 sales with this income structure to create $10,000 a month. Once you get to a certain level in the company, which is actually not difficult to do. It's not that far to reach that. And it's not like this is inaccessible. This is totally accessible and anybody can do it. We have people from all ages, colors, creeds, countries. This is a global company working with people all over the world that are doing this successfully. So really the truth is anybody can do this. If you are working it with a low ticket offer, you're probably going to have 400 or 500 sales a month to make $10,000 a month. So it's like, what do you choose? The fast way or the slow way? The flowy way where you can kind of just work on your own terms and get in your freedom car as little as you want every day, or the one where you have to hustle and grind all the time. It's a no-brainer. When it clicks and the penny drops, tell me, is this landing? Tell me in the comments if this is landing. So let's talk about the fast track package. If you're leaning forward right now and you're like, oh my God, this is what I was looking for. I was just like you. I said a prayer to the universe. I need to find a new way. And I have my line in the sand moment and I can't do what I've been doing anymore. And I've been really looking for something. And oh my God, I think this is it. Congratulations, because it definitely is. And I'm going to show you right now the fastest way to actually create the most income, the fastest. And I do want to say I don't want this to sound like a get rich quick scheme. Okay. Because it can be. And for many people it is. Depends, how much effort you put in the beginning. However, I want you to look at this as a marathon. I want you to look at this as you setting yourself up for life financially, creating a legacy. Okay. So if you want to start and come in with like all 4 tires of the car, like on and inflated, and like you're just ready to get in that car and start racing down the road, then you definitely want to start with the quad package. So what is that? It's that ionizer that I just showed you on the last page. It's called the K8. That's our flagship model. It's what I have here in my kitchen that I am obsessed with. I love you, Kate. She's right over there. She gives me this amazing water every day and all the things. So you want to have one of those in your own home, and then you want to have a second one that's a loaner, because here's the thing. This water, this product, it sells itself. When you loan it to somebody, it sells itself. So having a second one is like having a second income stream. You just loan it out to people. You let them have it for 3 weeks. And then at the end of 3 weeks, you're like, okay, time to take it back. And they're like, no, I want to keep it. You can't take it. It's mine. And you say, okay, no problem. Let's get your order in. But I need to take this for someone else right now, because there's a line of people waiting, because everybody is ready to step into the new paradigm and actually learn about this water and get healthy and wealthy, right? So we got a waiting list for these things. It's the simplest way to add probably an extra, 80K or so to your income yearly, selling a machine every month, just like that. Okay. The next thing is the Anespa shower, which I don't know if you can see it. It's actually, where's it? There. That's my shower. I have a garden shower here in Bali, which I'm obsessed with. So I've got my Anespa in there, which is like, seriously, it's like a spa moment every time I take a shower and I'm in there and I'm looking at my garden and I've got the Anespa rolling down on me. And I'm just like, oh, this is my freedom life. I'm living it, So this Anespa, it takes out the chlorine and the contaminants in the water, because I don't know if you guys know, but water is totally loaded up with chlorine, and you're taking about 1 liter of that into your body every time you shower, which is horrible for your health. So this takes that out, but it also adds these exclusive patented minerals that are only from this mine in Japan, which I'm about to go see in Okinawa. And it literally feels like a hot spring spa, and your hair and your skin and everything is healing, getting better and softer. And it's so good. If we're drinking the best water, of course, we want to be bathing in the best water, especially if you got little kiddos at home. We don't want them soaking in chlorine, guys, right? This is a no-brainer. And then the fourth product is the Ukon turmeric supplement. So if you don't know anything about turmeric, you've probably heard, here and there, that it's so healthy for the body. This is the highest quality possible because it's grown and harvested with the water in Okinawa, Japan. It's beyond organic. And turmeric is like good for over 2,000 processes in the body. The number one thing is anti-inflammation, and inflammation causes so much of disease. So this is your total health package for you and your family, to invest in the health for you and your family. You get all these incredible products. And when you invest in just one product, you get a lifetime distributor ID. So you get to have a global, lifelong income creating machine for investing in the health for yourself and your family. It's a no-brainer. Is it a no-brainer? Put it in the comments if it's a no-brainer. And now let's talk about the money, because I know everybody wants to know how much money we can make, which is good fun. So the cool thing is that, this is high ticket. Remember, we talked about low ticket and high ticket. High ticket is the only way. I will never, ever go back to low ticket. I tried the essential oil thing for a year. At the end of the year, I spent more money than I didn't make any money. And I spent like $1,400, and I had a great collection of essential oils, but I didn't have any money. And I think that's what happens. In fact, I have a friend who has worked with we shall remain nameless, the biggest essential oil brand for 4.5 years. And the most she ever made was $1,200. After being so loyal to the company and everything and all the promises. And then 4.5 years. And she was like, this is broken promises. I've been working and it's not true. I'm not making the actual money. I don't have the actual freedom that you promised me. And then she found out about this strategy, and she came in, and she's 2 years in now, and she's making 40K months. Just saying. It's a different paradigm. It's a new paradigm. The world has shifted. We now have a new paradigm solution to creating exponential wealth online on our own terms. You're in the right place. Tell me you're in the right place in the comments if this is landing. So let's talk about how much we can make. If you have a sale go through your organization, remember, you're going to have franchises. If you have a sale go through your organization, you're going to make $340 per slice of the pie. There are 8 slices of the pie in this compensation plan. It's patented. Nobody else has it. That's why it's new paradigm. This is not something like the other thing that you heard of before that somebody tried that didn't work. This is not that. This is a new paradigm. This is a patented compensation plan. Think of it like a pie with 8 slices. For each slice of the pie that you're getting, you're going to get $340 for every K8 that's sold through your organization. Unless people join you under another level where you have more slices of the pie, in which case you're going to make 680 or 1,020 or 1,360 or 1,700 or maybe over $2,000. And good times, because it just keeps getting better and better here. And I can actually hand on heart attest to it. 4 years in with this company, with this partnership, the money keeps growing, the money keeps getting better, and the benefits keep getting better. Like everything just keeps getting better here. Actually, 6 points, 6 slices of the pie is not the top. You can actually get entire 8 slices of the pie. And we have a hack that we will teach you in the simple strategy that will help you get all 8 slices of the pie, so that when one K8 is sold, you can actually make up to $2,700. Let that blow your mind. And then it gets better again. If you actually work with the trifecta strategy, which is 3 products, that is actually much higher. And if you work with the quad strategy, which we already talked about a little bit, it's actually even higher. So what you see on this graph right here is $5,430. If you look at the bottom right corner of that, look at these numbers, guys. Like, let your mind be blown by this. It is totally mind blowing that this is possible, and it's real. This is legit. This is legit. So $5,430 sounds pretty great for a sale, right? You empower somebody to get started with this business and with these incredible life-changing products, and you get rewarded $5,400. But wait, there's more. With the hack where you can get 8 points, it's actually going up to like $6,600 for a single sale. How life-changing would that be? 2 quads a month, right? $1,200, $1,300. I mean, $1,000, $13,000, $12,000, $13,000 in a month from 2 sales going through your organization, which can be run on automation, which we haven't even talked about yet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so glad I found this. I'm so glad I'm here sharing this with you right now. So let's talk about more benefits of investing in the quad, okay? Your first sale to yourself, because you're only going to invest in one product that's going to give you your distributor ID. Then you're going to purchase the other products, self-purchase, and you're going to make commissions on day one, over $1,000 you're going to make selling yourself these products, okay? After 5 sales, we're talking about working with the quad strategy. 5 sales, only 5 people that you empower with this, you're going to make back your entire investment, and then you're going to be in profit for the rest of your life. What? High ticket world. This is new paradigm. After 9 to 10 quad sales, at the full 8 points, you've made back your first 100K. You've made your first 100K in this. And then after 10 more sales, after 9 to 10 sales, excuse me, I said that incorrectly. After 9 to 10 sales, quad sales, you're at the full 8 points of commission with our strategy, okay, with our hack. And then 10 more sales, you've made your first 100K. So 20 sales, you make $100,000. Did you know anywhere else that you can do that? 20 transactions to make $100,000? I haven't seen it. I don't think it exists. We know we have the golden ticket right here, and that's why we're so excited about sharing it. So that's, is this landing? Is this making sense? If you want to become a millionaire here, which I certainly do, raise your hand if you want to be a millionaire, put it in the comments. It's definitely a goal for me. I will be the first millionaire of my family. I always thought I was the rainbow sheep of my family because I'm the only one who really has this drive and this like connection to health and understanding that the new earth is coming and I want to be a part of it. My brother told me the other day, I'm actually the polka dot sheep of the family. So I'm like, that's cool. Rainbow, polka dots. I don't care. I just know that I am here to do big things and live a big life. And being a millionaire is part of that because I'm going to help so many people. Okay. So if you want to become a millionaire with this strategy, all you need to do is 164 quad sales in your organization throughout all of your franchises. Doesn't have to be only you. How incredible is that? And it can take as long or as short as you want. Okay. You can work 2 hours a day. I would suggest minimum 2 hours a day. If you have got 2 hours a day, you can build your legacy here. But the more you work and the more often you get in the freedom car and the faster you drive, okay, the sooner it's going to happen for you. It's a performance-based business model. The more you put in, the more you get out. Okay. The more time you put in, the faster it will grow. So you get to choose though. your quality of life, how many hours you want to work, how much money you want to make. You just reverse engineer. Okay, I want to make $10,000 this month. Okay, how much do I need to work? How many people do I need to empower with this strategy to create that goal, to reach that goal? Okay, if you want to make 100K a year, it's only 16 quad sales. Okay, it's just barely over 1 a month. So this is very easy to do in total flow on your phone while traveling the world like I did last year. Traveling, I remember being in Greece. I remember being in India and like just totally on holiday, like totally living my best life, money pouring into my account, passive income. I'm just like, it's like, I feel like I struck gold, but I didn't just strike it. I chose it, right? You have to choose it for yourself and you got to show up and do the thing. And we're going to teach you exactly how it all works. Now let's talk about legacy wealth, because this is something that definitely sets this company apart from anything else that you could find out there. We are the only one that has this legacy wealth option. So you can actually grow your business, your organization, your set of franchises to a place that we call legacy income. It's in the gold box right here. 6A2-3 is the position. When you hit that, you're going to get a $25,000 bonus and you're going to get $5,000 bonus a month for life. And notice I said bonus. Bonus is the cherry on top, because by then you have a beautiful, big, delicious cake, right? And you're eating it every day and you're enjoying it every day and it's flowing and there's more coming all the time, right? You're already in like extraordinary abundance at that point. And then the company rewards you and they're like, you've done such a good job. You've been so loyal. You've helped and empowered so many people. We're going to give you 25 grand and we're going to give you 5 grand a month for the rest of your life. And you can will it to your kids. How's that sound? Okay, that's the generational wealth, the infinity money that we're talking about here. This is no joke. This is something that's happening all the time. This is not something that's unachievable. This is not pie in the sky. Okay, the people that brought me in to this structure, okay, to this strategy are already there, okay, because they're just a couple steps ahead of me. I'm on my way. I'm close myself, which is so freaking exciting to know your path. And to have it laid out in front of me, for me, it was such a relief. After all the like, how do I do this? How do I create money? To know exactly my path and exactly what I need to do. All I got to do is get in the freedom car and drive every day. And if I get lost and I'm not sure, I got all the people, all the mentors to reach out to and be like, which way do I go? Do I turn right or left? I'm not sure. And they're like, oh, here, babe, here's the directions right here. I'm like, thank you. Okay, I'm on my way again. Because you're supported here. You don't have to figure it out on your own. We have mentorship. We have support. And we get to do it together. We get to lock arms with like-minded people and do it together. Okay, and that's just the beginning. That's just the baby level, 6A2-3. One of my mentors is -6. If you look over on the right side, that means he just got a $200,000 bonus and he's getting $20,000 a month for life just on that one position. Plus, he's already making millions before that. I happen to know. Okay. And one of my other mentors, Christy, which we're going to talk about in a minute, she has 5 positions in legacy. Okay. So some are at 5 a month. Others are at 10 a month. Others are at 20 a month. She's already got the 7 figures passive income just from those bonuses annually. So if she stops and she doesn't show up another day, she's going to get that for the rest of her life. Okay. And she did that in 6 years. Hi. How long are you going to work to create legacy? I talked to somebody recently who was working in the military. And she said, I have another 12 years until I can get my pension. So I got to work for 12 more years to get my pension. I was like, how much is your pension? She was like, $1,300 something a month. And I was like, dollars? Yes. I was like, no, I'm not going to let you do that. Friends don't let friends work that hard. Okay. We can retire here in 2 to 5 years. People are reaching legacy income in 2 to 5 years, guys. And it's speeding up. So the mentor that I mentioned that is at -6 and got the $200,000 bonus, he has been at it for 10 years. And that was before we had all the system and support and online systems and the automation that we have now. Now people are doing it in 2 years. Okay. So is this an MLM? Is this a pyramid scheme? Is it one of those things? I'm just going to like address the elephant in the room because I get this so much from people. Okay, so let's discuss. It's not. Number one, that bottom line, it is not that. How are we different? Okay, traditional MLM is, I would like to say it's a hustle. It's a lot of work for very little reward. Whereas what we're doing is less work for more money. We're into the less work, work less, make more. We like work less, make more. Write it in the comments if that's something that you're looking for and you want. Do you want to work less and make more? I certainly did. I certainly do. And I love working less and making more. I love traveling the world, having money flow into my bank account while I am not working. Okay, because we can do that. So let's talk about the difference between traditional MLM and us. And by the way, pyramid schemes are illegal and they don't involve products. Okay, so let's get the definitions straight. Okay, this is not a pyramid scheme because it involves products. They're real products. You're not just putting money in and not getting anything to show for it. You're actually getting incredible products. So number one, it's not a pyramid scheme. And I know what people mean when they say that is they're actually concerned that just the people at the top are making money. That's also not true. You can easily surpass the person that brought you in. I have surpassed the person that brought me in here. Okay, long time ago. And it's just a matter of how you show up. Everybody wins in this model. This is not a just some people win. The people at the bottom are feeding all the people at the top. No, it doesn't work that way. The way it works is it's a performance-based business model. You show up, you do the thing, you get paid, you make money. Okay. The only thing that we have in common with a traditional MLM model is that we get paid on group sales. And what that means is you get paid and rewarded to empower people to come into this space and to liberate them and to set them free, to support them, to show them the ropes, to show them how it works, to step into leadership yourself and lead others. You get rewarded for that. This is a good thing, right? Does anybody have a problem with that? Okay, this is a good thing. We don't have all the other stuff that gives MLM a bad name. We don't have monthly quotas. Our Freedom Core only goes forward. There's no, you have to do this much this month or you're going to slide backwards and you're going to lose what you built and you got to start from scratch again. That's traditional MLM. We don't have any of that, okay? You never lose rank here. We have the high ticket commissions versus the low ticket commissions, right? We've talked about the money already. We don't have membership fees. This is a one-time investment that you make that pays you for life. No brainer. Low ticket versus high ticket. Traditional MLM does not have legacy income. We have limitless, uncapped, because there is no cap. You can keep going and growing. Okay. There are people making so much money with this business model. Your mind would be blown. Limitless, willable legacy income. That means you can will it to your kids and they can do it. And then they can will it to their kids. We're talking about generational wealth here. We don't have any licensing fees or minimum. And we also don't have recruiting. What we use is attraction marketing. So notice, I can pretty much say with 100% certainty, those of you who are here watching this, somebody didn't knock on your door or send you a DM and say, hey, do you want to take a look at this? You put something out there saying, I want this, right? You responded to some piece of marketing saying, yes, I want information, right? So we only have conversations with people that are looking for solutions, right? We are problem solvers. We are beacons of light who change people's lives. We are problem solvers. We only have conversations with people who are looking for what we have. We are not knocking on closed doors going, could you open? Would you like to hear about this? No, we'd use attraction marketing. And we're going to train you on how that works. And then, yeah, we get the commissions on group sales. So we don't do recruiting. It's not that icky, you know, make a list of your friends and family and reach out to everybody you know and ask them if they want to be in this. No, it's attraction marketing. We live our best lives. We share it on social media and people come to us because everybody freaking wants this. So let's talk a little bit more about that. How do you make sales? You create content. You can also do ads on social media. If you want to explode your business quickly, like my friend Tosh did, she reached the top level of 6A in 6 months, made her first 100K because she did ads right away. You can do ads or you can do social media content. And I suggest you do both. You invite people to a free masterclass just like this. And they show up and they go, oh, that sounds awesome. I'd like to watch that just like you did, right? And then they go, oh, this sounds like what I'm looking for. Oh, this is exciting. I'm a little scared. I'm a little skeptical, but I'm leaning in. Tell me more, right? Hopefully you're there right now. Or maybe you already know it's a slam dunk. It's the sure thing. I was, when I got to this point in the masterclass, I was like, I'm in, like, sign me up. This is what I've been looking for. I knew. And then after you watch a masterclass, then you get to have a little bit more information. We'll give you some more information to do your due diligence, to understand more about the company, really see the compensation plan in detail. So you get to make an educated decision. Okay. We really want people here who are full yes, who see it and get it and want it and are all in. Okay. We don't want 1 foot out, 1 foot in. Maybe, I don't know. I have a lot of, no, that's not the energy we're going for. We're going for, oh my goddess, hallelujah. Exactly what I've been looking for. Let's freaking go. That's the energy we want in here. And we don't have to work with everybody because we actually don't need that many people for us to make all the money, right? We want to help all the people that want to be helped. Again, we can't want it more for you than you want it for yourself. If you really want it, we are here to help you. All right. So you get some more information, and then you get to have a clarity call, perhaps with our salespeople, because we have actually a salespeople automated system. That's part of the automation that you can opt into. It's optional. Or you might have a call with the person that invited you here. Tag them right now if you want to book a call with them, and just say, I'm ready for the next step. And then you get to have a call to get your answers, questions, concerns answered, all of that. We get to look at you and figure out what's the best way for you to start, how this is going to work best for you, give you a little vision of how we see it working for you. And you get to have that as a free call to get yourself started. And then you get to launch your business. And we have, as I said, a 10-hour training that will teach you the exact strategy, A to Z, everything you need to know to have that knowledge and that wisdom to educate yourself with this new skill set that will pay you for life. We have that. We actually have a partnership with an education and automation platform. Okay, that will do the automation for you, that will do your paperwork, that will do your sales calls, that will educate your prospects. And while you're laying on a beach in Greece, like I do, if you choose, or whatever you choose to do, take your kids to the park, whatever it is. Okay. Let's see. A couple examples of people that have had just, fun results here. On the left, you see my mentor, Christy. She is the one who did it in she reached legacy income, guys, in 2 years. Okay. And now she has 5 positions in legacy in 6 years. Okay. She also popped out 3 kids at the same time. So this is a no excuses situation. It's not, I can't because I'm pregnant. I can't because I've got the kids. No, I can, and I will. You just got to have that attitude, and it works. She is now at 7 figures of residual income, passive income. Pretty dope, right? In 6 years. Hi. New paradigm. That's all I can say. Tosh Tayak, I spoke up about her a little bit. She was working 80 hours a week when she found this. She had no social media following. She had no online experience. She was running a farm and doing real estate. And she was so burnt out. She found this and she's like, okay, I'm all in. I did the training, the 10-hour training, did it 3 times in a row, got her ads going, 6 figures in her first 6 months, reached the first leadership level. Boom. I'm going to meet her in Japan in a couple of weeks, which is exciting. And then you have Brooke March here on the right. And she was $57,000 in debt when she started. Hey, and she was a little skeptical and scared, but something in her knew it was the right thing. And there she went, boom, 200K in her first year. She just reached legacy a year ago. And that was after 4 years, she reached legacy. And the rest is history. She's out there like shouting it from the mountaintop. She was like, oh, when I reach legacy, I'll stop. And then she got legacy and she was like, I want everybody to have this. And she's like out there just still promoting and sharing this with people because it's been so incredibly life-changing for her. And she took a year off when she got her divorce. Okay. She got a divorce. She took a year off for healing and still like, come on, guys, this is incredible. Okay. How can you get started? Let's talk about that. I have to tell you, this is really important. All of these prices are about to go up. For the first time in 21 years, this company is raising their prices. Okay, because everything's going up. We know this. Inflation, it's all happening everywhere, right? They have to do it to keep up with the times. And again, 21 years, they haven't raised their prices. They are about to go up on July 1st. So if there was ever a time to get started, this is it. And you're going to save $500, $1,000, $1,500, depending on which package you start with. Okay, so really, it's totally worth it to make it happen right now. And get out of your own way and make a way out of no way, like I did. Like thousands of people in our community didn't have this investment just sitting in the bank and go, okay, here, just put it on my card. Most people didn't have it, right? But they got resourceful and they found a way. They didn't stop in I can't because. They went, how can I? Maybe I can get a cosigner. Oh, maybe I can borrow from this person. Oh, maybe I can ask 20 people I know to get a loan. Oh, maybe I can ask my bank. Oh, maybe Uncle Joe always said, if you need something, come to me. It's like, I could sell my yurt. Oh, I could sell that extra car I don't use. Like, there's always a way. We get resourceful. We find a way, right? And we have financing options as well. If you got good credit, it's going to be really easy for you. We can probably get you started with 0 down and cash back. Okay. And if you don't, then we get resourceful together. So, what are your 3 ways to get started? We got slow, medium, and fast. Okay. If you start with just one product, as I said, it only takes one product to get that global lifetime distributor ID and build your empire. okay? Your lifelong income stream. One machine is about $5,000, okay? And that's enough to get started. It's going to take you, if you work with that strategy, it's going to take you 101 sales to get to that first leadership level of 6A. And your first sale, you'll make back $340, right? Actually, it's going to be $350 because the commissions are also going up because the prices are going up. So that's another cool thing. Start with the lower prices and get higher commissions. Winning. Okay, second strategy would be the trifecta, which is the 3 products, the K8, the Anespa shower, and the Ukan. And if you do that, you're going to get about $440 cash back on your own purchases to yourself. On your first sale, it's going to go in your second lane. That's why that's so cool. You're going to get double commissions on that. So you're going to make about, with the trifecta strategy, over $1,100 on your first sale. So if you're coming from low ticket world, that's like a lot of money, right? And then if you want to just be like all in, like I'm in the freedom car, I'm ready to put the pedal to the metal, let's freaking go, then you want to start with the quad. And that investment is about $15,000, right? Sorry, I didn't say the trifecta is about $10,000. The quad is about $15,000. And again, if you got good credit, we can get you started with 0 down and cash back. And how much cash back? Over $1,100 cash back. Your first sale with the quad strategy is going to be over $1,800, guys. Commission for you. That's why it's only 5 to actually make your money back, because you're going to get 2 points of commission, 2 slices of the pie on your first sale. And very quickly, you're going to get up to 3 slices of the pie. This is significant. And then you only have 25 sales. If you work with the quad strategy, only 25 sales to get yourself to 6A. With the trifecta, it's only 34. So you see how the number of sales goes down and the income goes up depending on how much you invest. It's really, really worth it to start with the biggest package if you can. And if you can't and you can only start with the one product, it's totally okay. Okay. Many have done it and created a lot of success that way as well. So do the best that you can, start with the biggest package that you can, and we're here to support you. And let's talk about that support. If you book your call in the next 24 hours, right now, I want you to tag the person that invited you and say, I'm ready for the next step. We're going to send you some information. We're going to get you booked with a clarity call. The call doesn't have to happen in the next 24 hours, but you have to book it within the next 24 hours to earn this incredible bonus, which is an hour-long call from 3 of these legacy leaders. That's Christy and her husband there, and another woman named Tammy, who is a chiropractor who just put it in her chiropractor's office and sold it to all her clients. And she's legacy income. Boom. See, could be like this. She recognizes the power of the water, right? So if you do this and you get your call booked within the next 24 hours, you're going to get this free call that's going to explain to you how to make your first 6 figures here. It's like super simple strategy, boom, 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 step by step. Here's how you do it. That's a super huge bonus. And if you join us in the next 7 days here, okay, you just get everything done. You actually get your order and you get started. You are going to qualify for a 30-day mentorship with yours truly, where I'm going to walk you through that training, that 10-hour training, and make sure you understand everything and walk you hand by hand through it, plus a lot of extras to help you just start off with a bang, to hit the ground running with your business. And if that's not enough, because it should be, but if it's not, another bonus. I'm going to also give you, if you join us within 7 days, this recorded mentorship from these legacy leaders. That's Brooke I was talking about, who made 200K her first year. And then we have Christy and Clint in the middle, who are the creators of this platform, this partner platform that we have that does the automation, that does the education for us. Okay, so they're also in this. Plus my other mentor here. I have multiple multimillionaire mentors, guys, in here, and you can too, because we become the top 5 people we surround ourselves with. So what am I doing? I'm surrounding myself with millionaires because I'm next. So that's Balaj there on the left, and he's the one that's -6. And so you're getting all these legacy leaders explaining to you exactly what to do. So that's also a massive bonus. Okay, so how does that feel? How does that sound? Drop it in the comments right now if you're ready for the next step. Just say, I'm ready for the next step. Tag the person that invited you or send them a message and just say, yes, please, let's get my call booked. And like I said, the call doesn't have to happen in the next 24 hours, but get the call booked within the next day or 2 to learn more. And I really invite you to seriously consider this and stay with the how can I energy. And lean in and ask questions, any concerns, any skepticism, because it's really normal that we self-sabotage. When you find the thing, it can be like, oh, it's not going to work because right? I actually went through that period too, because when I found it, I was like, yes, yes, yes. And then I was like, wait a minute, maybe it's a scam. Maybe it's, maybe I'm going to have to actually work more and and all the things. Like, and I had this skepticism and I worked through it. So I really invite you to work through it and to ask all the questions and to get on the call and learn more and do your due diligence and get yourself to where you're a heaven yes and you jump in with us. And then I'll see you in the mentorship starting in July. Okay. I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending your time here. See you on the inside.